Hello there, and welcome to your Crystal Seed Tarot Work, Career, and Money reading number 3 for September 2025. Let's go ahead and shuffle the cards for you. I really think they feel good already. All right. Boom, boom. Woo! All right. Very interesting reading going on here. Let me just peek at this. Okay, I'm going to flip this around so it's facing you. So, it's a kind of cool reading. It's very cool, actually. So we're starting here in the past, 6 of Wands reversed, present, Page of Cups upright, and future, the Devil upright. Very weird card to end on, but it's going to make sense in a minute. So, 6 of Wands reversed. In tarot, 6 represents balance, basically. So we've got a lot of 1 through 10 action in tarot. 10 is going to be that full manifestation or that mission accomplished number, kind of the end of that chapter or the full manifestation, whether it was good or bad manifestation. 5 is smack dab in the middle, so that is often the change point, or could be thought of as like the storm. And then 6 is balance. So 6 is like the calm that comes after the storm of that 5. So when this card is upright, it's called the Hero card. And it's this guy returning from battle, and he's being celebrated the hometown hero. He's got the laurel wreaths, and he's very confident. He's very like, flipping his hair, dusting his shoulders off, feeling good about himself. And fire is, wands are fire. So fire represents your energy, your will, your belief in yourself, your passion for things, what you might want to pour your energy into and what gives you this energy back. So fire is really, it's the fire in your belly is one of my cliff notes for fire, or what fires you up. So what fires you up in a career sense? What fires you up in terms of what you want to do for work? But also, fire has a lot to do with confidence, because it has to do with that belief in yourself. So this guy's super confident when this 6 of Wands is upright. He's clearly believed in himself a lot because he won the whole battle in the 5s. If you look at the 5 of Wands, there's a crazy battle going on. You don't know who's going to win. That guy won. He was brave enough. He was confident enough. He was strong enough. He was balanced enough in his fire energy to go for it. He's also got this horse, which is a mode of transportation. And when we have a mode of transportation in tarot, we should be going places with it. So your card was reversed in the past, saying you did not have good balance in your energy. You did not have good balance in your confidence within yourself. And it led you to not going anywhere. When we've got a reversed mode of transportation, we're not going anywhere. The horse is going to kick his little legs in the air and he's not really going to go anywhere. So this is saying in the past, you lacked confidence. You lacked belief in yourself. And it made you not go for it. It made you not try to get certain jobs, or it made you kind of poo-poo yourself or talk down to yourself in a way that made you not go where you wanted to with your career, basically. So presently you have Page of Cups upright. Cups are the element of water, so that is going to be your emotional side of life. So love, feelings, emotions, what fills your cup, what fulfills you, what kind of things do you love, what do you want to pour your energy into in a loving way, or in a way that is meaningful to you. That is going, cups are going to have to do with what's near and dear to our heart and the things that we love. So that can certainly have to do with career aspects, or what we love to do, what we want to do for our careers. So Page is basically a new chapter card and is a message bringer. If we have 1 through 10 is a chapter of our life in tarot, 11 would be our new chapter. And in tarot, that is a page. So we've got 1 through 10, and then it goes page, knight, queen, king. So page is literally 11 and is a new chapter. Pages are also message bringers. So before we had, FedEx or the Postal Service, we had to ask a page or dispense a page to go take this letter somewhere. So this is saying you have recently been given or are being given some kind of new invitation or some message about something that you love for your new chapter. So if this is saying, hey, this thing that you've maybe had as a dream or maybe previously didn't think that you could do because you lacked the confidence, maybe now you're able to accept that you can do that. Maybe now you are actually loving yourself a little bit better, which is why we have this cup. And that's allowing you to view yourself as somebody who's capable of doing the things that you want to do, or going for that career that you want, or going for that new job, that new position, whatever it is. But this can also be, something where you're being given an opportunity to do something that is really meaningful to you, or something that really fulfills you and is extremely rewarding. So you deserve that. And it looks to me like you're a little bit more in alignment of understanding that you deserve that. The other aspect that's going on here is if we have a reversed fire card here, that's like a reversed energy. So this can have to do with having a lack of balance in your energy in the past. So that can be like burning yourself out in work, going too hard. The other aspect to call out with a reversed mode of transportation, especially when it's a horse, is, think of the workhorse vibe, right? So that workhorse can go and go and go, and it might be able to run circles around other people, but it may also run itself into the ground because this is reversed. So this is saying in the past, you ran yourself into the ground for work. You went too hard. Maybe you thought you had to give more than you actually did. Maybe you lacked the belief in yourself and the confidence in yourself. So you thought, I have to work extra just to be accepted or just to be thought of as a good employee. I better burn myself out. So burning yourself out is not going to help anything, right? So presently you have this new invitation to not burning yourself out, basically. So Page of Cups upright. Let's fill our cup. Let's make sure that we're feeling good and not just everybody else is taken care of or all of this work got done at our expense. Oh, that light just went out. That's interesting. Maybe that means something. Anyways, so Devil at the end. Very interesting card to end with. So the Devil is that which we allow ourselves to be controlled by. So that can be, if I think that I'm not worthy of this job, I'm going to be the yes man and do everybody else's work for them and kind of maybe get taken advantage of in the process. And that would be something that's controlling me. So when we have Devil upright, it means we're aware of what we may be controlled by or what we may be perceptible to being allowing ourselves to be controlled by. When we have Devil reversed, it would be saying that you are not aware of what you are controlled by. You are not looking at this in the right way and therefore are just kind of blind and are willingly being controlled by something or not understanding that you're being controlled by something. So Devil upright is actually really positive because it means you're going to be aware that you have tendencies to maybe overwork, overgive, and burn yourself out. And you're going to make sure that you keep that balanced going forward. So 6 is balance. We have a reverse 6 over here saying you didn't used to have balance in how you operated in the work department. Devil is a 15 and 1 plus 5 equals 6. So the Devil is also largely about balance. He is this crazy beast on this tiny little perch. So if he gets out of balance, he's fallen down and he's taken these people with him. These people look like they're chained up, but when the card is upright, the meaning is they can take those chains off and leave whenever they want. They don't have to stay there and be ruled by the Devil. If the card was reversed, those chains would be a little bit tighter and maybe they couldn't walk away or they weren't aware that the chains were loose enough to take off. So when I look at this all together, it looks like you are going to have the balance going forward that you used to lack. You're going to know how to give the right amount without burning yourself out. You have a better awareness of your worth and maybe a little bit more self-love, and have started a new chapter where you're trying to think about those things a little bit more or incorporate them into your life more, and allow yourself to make sure that you're receiving or getting your cup filled rather than draining yourself. And up ahead, you're going to be aware of those tendencies and you're going to keep them at bay. You're going to maybe call yourself out and say, hey, what time is it? Haven't we worked for like 8.5 hours today? I think it's time to go home. Or, you may still be battling some of these things and unlearning some of these habits, but you're going to be aware of it and you're going to have much better balance going forward. So the devil is not a scary card here. The devil is actually you confronting yourself and knowing your tendencies and working around them, or figuring out how to keep them at bay. So very positive reading, very excited for your new chapter, and I think you've got good things going on. So just make sure you're keeping an eye on that devil, make sure you're keeping your cup filled, and everything's going to be great. All right, thank you.